3:46 p.m. at Sri Lanka. Captain Dinesh Chandimal, coach Chandika Hathurusingha and manager Asanka Hathurusingha have accepted they will not participate in the Test series against South Africa, after the ICC concluded its hearing on the trio, who had pleaded guilty to a Level 3 spirit of cricket offence. The ICC tweeted 10 hours before the start of the first test that the Judicial Commissioner would announce his decision in due course. In the interim, Chandimal, Hathurusingha and Hathurusingha will serve a 2-match suspension at least. The hearing, which began at roughly 6 p.m. Sri Lanka time on Wednesday, went for more than 5 hours. That the trio will sit at the tests is no real surprise. They had pleaded guilty to an offence that carries a minimum punishment of 4 suspension points, which corresponds to 2 tests. They will hope, however, that Judicial Commissioner Michael Beloff hands out no more than 4 suspension points. He could slap them with as many as 8 points, which would rule them out of 4 further ODIs as well. 1 suspension point corresponds to a ban of 1 ODI. In fact, Sri Lanka had hoped to talk the ICC down from even the minimum suspension of 2 tests, citing several mitigating factors for the refusal to take the field on the 3rd morning of the St. Lucia test last month. They had argued that the entire 2-hour delay that morning was not solely the fault, and that a miscommunication with the match officials had lengthened the delay. But with the 3 men having already pleaded guilty to the offence, a 2-match suspension at least was always likely to be imposed. The spirit of cricket charge relates to Sri Lanka's refusal to resume play on the 3rd day in St. Lucia. After initially having reacted with shock at a ball tampering charge against Chandimal, which was laid only 10 minutes before play on that morning, Sri Lanka had refused to take the field in protest. They had then briefly walked onto the field, believing that no 5-run penalty for tampering would be incurred, and that the ball that was used the previous day would not be changed. But upon realizing that the umpires were in fact changing the ball, and that the 5-run penalty was indeed added on, they left the field again, delaying play for another 40 minutes. Chandimal has already served a 1-match suspension for tampering, but this punishment for the spirit of cricket offence will extend his ban. He is allowed to be in Sri Lanka's dressing room throughout this South Africa series, but is not allowed to take the field. Hathurusingha, meanwhile, cannot be in the players' dressing room at any stage during the tests, though he may attend the match via other means. He can also continue his coaching duties as normal in between the matches he is suspended for. Hathurusingha will face the same penalty as Hathurusingha. The loss of Chandimal is a substantial blow to Sri Lanka. He averages 52.47 as captain, and had also led Sri Lanka to creditable results in the UAE, against Pakistan, India and Bangladesh. Surong Lakmal is likely to lead Sri Lanka in his stead.